way, it will be strength versus strength. The Cowboys are scoring the second most points in the NFL this season at just 31 points per game, a little bit over that, with the Broncos allowing the fourth fewest at just over 18 a game. RC, I'll start with you. Are you taking the Cowboys or the Broncos?
I'm taking the Broncos, but barely. Barely. And here's the thing, right? The Cowboys' offense is bona fide. I believe it's the best offense in all of football with what Javonte Williams can do. Obviously, George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb on the outside, but this is a defense that's been Swiss cheese. And I know we're going to point to last week against the Washington Commanders and say, well, look at the way they stepped up. Yeah, but look who the Washington Commanders didn't have. And this is no disrespect to Robbie Chosen, but this is a guy who shows up last week, and he's thrust into action. He's playing like the number one. What are you going to do when you're playing against Cortland Sutton, when it's Bo Nix and Sean Payton's offense that we watch be explosive late in games? Now, here's what they can't do. They can't come out there and play for 3 quarters like they did against the Eagles and like they did against the New York Giants. If the Denver Broncos allow the Dallas Cowboys to get up like that, with that offense, the onslaught will not stop. But I do take the Broncos by a slight edge headed into the weekend.
I wouldn't say that, man, because we just seen Jersey in the crowd, man. That Quavy, yes.
We got a Dak Quavy. Jersey back there. We got a Dak Quavy jersey back there. I know that's right.
I'm telling you, he has been playing at a level that we've never seen him play. I've said this time and time again. And the thing about it is, defense wins championships, offense wins games. Well, this ain't a championship, so the Dallas Cowboys has what it takes to outduel with anybody. I do not think Bo Nix has it in his arsenal to really go shot for shot versus a Dallas team or offensive firepower. Now, I'm high on Bo. I'm high on the offense of Denver, the team holistically. But when you start to see CeeDee Lamb come back in and he's playing at a high level, George Pickens playing at a high level, it's tic-tac-toe, where do I want to go? And that's what Dak has been doing this year.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. Certain things in life are very, very simple. If the Carolina Panthers could do it to Dallas on their home turf a couple weeks ago, why the hell can't the Denver Broncos?
Yeah.
Because the Carolina Panthers ain't the Denver Broncos. And so the way I look at it, I get where you're coming from. And obviously, CeeDee Lamb wasn't back at that particular moment in time, if I remember correctly. But the bottom line is this. With Pickens, with CeeDee Lamb, with Javonte Williams running the football effectively, with an offensive line that looks respectable, we get it. And Dak Prescott is a top 2 candidate for league MVP honors. I understand that. But you're on the road, in the Mile High City, in the altitude, the whole 9. Denver is a bona fide playoff caliber team. Yeah. Okay, their defense is real. Offensively, they can do some things. There is no, if I'm the Denver Broncos, I'm like, if the Carolina Panthers can handle their business, why the hell can't we? And if that's not a question they can answer, that's on them.
And there's been a different team on the road aside from the New York Jets game. And I think that's the big thing. But I do know this, Stephen A. If the Dallas Cowboys go win this game, we're going to be looking for you like we're looking for the bottom half of campaign.
I was just about to say that. To go into Denver and win that game, what does that mean for Dallas, I'm saying? It's just like we talked about the postseason and things like that. If Dallas is able to go into Colorado and win that game,
this is what people like RC and them miss from time to time. I am not sad about the Cowboys. You got to remember, last year they stunk up the joint very, very early. There was nothing intriguing about them. I don't want them, meaning their fans. You know, that disgusting, nauseating fan base that gets on my last damn nerves. It's all trolling. I love trolling them. I want to see them crying. I want to see them miserable. I don't want to see
San Francisco that year.
That's right. Oh, it's hilarious. That's hilarious. It's the most beautiful moment. I mean, did you see cats sitting over the railing, grown-ass men crying? It was hilarious. I mean, it's beautiful. I don't want you falling off a curb. If you're the Cowboys, I want you falling off the roof. That's it. So go ahead and win these games. Get to the playoffs. Be excited. Hell, go ahead and win the NFCs. Knock yourself out. Just as long as you live up to form, once the playoffs arrive, I am good. So it doesn't bother me.
I think before the season, Cam, we talked about what Dak Prescott could do with this offense. We talked about leadership, the way that he needed to step up. To me, Dak is proving that he's worth the money. That's the question you're going to be asked when you get $60 million a year. Are you worth the money? Can you carry an offense? Can you carry a team? And can you also lead in the manner that somebody that has been gifted and given and blessed and earned that sort of contract? And I believe Dak Prescott has proven that above and beyond this year thus far.
Man, I don't know where these sources is coming from, but, man, if this were to happen, Stephen Anthony.
Yes, sir.
Ryan Terry. Amina. Look at if they could get Max Crosby.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, all right.
But see, that's where I went with RC the other day, because I asked the question, and I wanted his answer, and he gave it to me in terms of how does Jerry Jones look if this offense is prolific and it propels them to new heights, meaning the playoffs. RC made the point you still needed a Micah Parsons, no doubt. But if you go out and get a Max Crosby, if he's less than what Micah was going to cost you, and you win come playoff time, win a game or two, you can't say nothing to
Is Jerry Jones capable of saying, I made a mistake?
No.
Right? Because that's so he's like Stephen A. then?
No, not at all. I mean, he's my legal brother. He's my legal brother.
He's like Stephen A.
He's my legal brother, but I am a humble man. You understand? I have my moments. I'm not perfect. I'm pretty damn close, but I'm not perfect. You understand?
But understand, even in the offseason, Max Crosby has made it abundantly clear that he wants to do what? Win,
yeah.
Well, he ain't going to win in Vegas.
Exactly. Yeah. So now he's not going to win in Vegas because now you have another situation that is constantly coming up. Why am I not in the playoffs? Okay, now you get an opportunity to get traded to a team that potentially is what you were looking for. And still, it also has collateral to say, what does the Las Vegas Raiders get? Picks.
Well, here's the other piece of that, right? He said he wants to win a championship, but he's also said he wants to be a Raider for life. So which one?
Second part.
Right, so it's Max
you can't. Nobody can want to be a Raider for life.
So is he going to choose loyalty or legacy? That's going to be the question for him.
What loyalty? I mean, loyalty to the Raiders? This Raiders?
Yeah, you got to think about
Al Davis, God rest his soul, he been gone a while. Mark Davis ain't Al Davis, okay? And Tom Brady, we appreciate everything that he's done. Damn it, you know what? He needs to have more say. Be in that move a little bit more.
Al Davis ain't never had Mark Davis haircut.
You know what? Look, I just know I'll be tuned in. If the Cowboys do win that game against the Broncos, y'all, I'm going to be glued to my TV screen because I want to see what you got to say, Stephen A.
Girl, hopefully my jaw will be better by the end of the damn tooth canal, man. It's killing me.
All right, guys, how we feeling out here in the crowd? How y'all feeling?
You know?
All right, guys, we're hanging out here at the Magic City.
And our resident Super Bowl champion, Chris Canty. Pat, if you will.
First down.
Dolphins, Falcons. CeCe, if the Dolphins lose, will you be shocked if Mike McDaniel is not fired?
Yes, I'd be shocked. There's a whole lot of talking that's going on in Miami, and none of it's good. You got Mike McDaniel being sarcastic when it comes to staying with Tua as the starting quarterback. Then you got Tua saying that he doesn't want to throw the football blindly and he can't see over the offensive and defensive lines. It is a mess down there in Miami, and it's clear that the head coach doesn't have institutional control. And at some point, as an organization, you have to hold somebody accountable for the mess on the field. This could be that moment for the Miami Dolphins.
It almost feels as if Tua is doing a talk show arguing why Tua shouldn't be considered a franchise quarterback. Like, he's not a leader, he's not that tall, he's not as good as Josh Allen. Like, Tua, is he doing a show? Like, he's like literally on the air in Miami doing a show as to why Tua is not that good. Think about the talking points he has given us this year. I'm not as good as Josh Allen. I'm not a leader. And I can't see over the line to hit my number one receiver because Tyreek Hill's out and Jalen Waddle. That's not me saying that. That's him. But I still would actually be shocked now if Mike McDaniel was fired because...
Really?
Well, all the reporting out of Miami is that they're going to be patient with that and give them, quote, enough time to turn this around.
Yeah, that sounds good until it's bad on the field. And it has the makings of being as bad as we've seen the Dolphins this year because of the matchup. You're going up against the Atlanta Falcons and Bijan Robinson, who's averaging 152 yards from scrimmage per game. Miami is the worst rush defense in the NFL. 32 out of 32.
Ooh, bad matchup.
Did you see